She told me I was being selfish. Me, the person she'd asked to spend 20 hours baking her a custom wedding cake for free, was the selfish one. Yeah, we're doing this. So I bake, not professionally, not yet anyway. I have a small side thing going, custom cakes, mostly for friends and word of mouth. I'm proud of it. It's not cheap, it's not fast, and I don't do freebies because ingredients alone can run me over $100 on a big order. My prices are fair. Everyone who's actually paid me has said so. Enter Danny. Danny is a friend of a friend. We've met maybe 3 times at group hangouts. She slid into my DMs one Tuesday morning, all breezy and casual, asking if I'd whip something up for her upcoming wedding. 5 tiers, hand-painted florals, fondant work for around 60 guests. And she said, and I want you to really hear this part, she said she couldn't pay me, but that it would be great exposure. Was polite, I really was. I wrote back and said I was flattered she thought of me, explained that a 5-tier cake is easily a $300 materials cost plus probably 20 to 25 hours of labor, and that I couldn't do it for free, but I'd give her a friends and family discount, 150 off my usual rate. Generous, that's genuinely generous. Her response came back in under 2 minutes. LOL, I really thought you'd just do this for me. It's one cake. One cake, right. One wedding cake that takes longer to build than most people's IKEA furniture. I held it together and said I totally understood if the budget was tight. I could also do a simpler 2-tier design for much less. More affordable, still beautiful. She came back with, I already told everyone you're doing it. My mom is expecting a 5-tier. And I just, okay. I said, I'm so sorry if there was a miscommunication, but I never agreed to anything. I'd still love to help within a real budget. Then beat 3, she sent me a Pinterest board, like 47 pins, sugar, flowers, metallic drip detail, hand-lettered tears, the works, and the message underneath said, I figured since you're still building your portfolio you'd want the photos. This is literally free marketing for you. No, seriously. She sent me a homework assignment, as payment. I told her, as gently as I could manage, that my portfolio was doing fine, that exposure doesn't cover my sugar and butter bill, and that if she wanted to move forward, I needed a deposit by the end of the week. That's when it detonated. She didn't text back, she called, and she did not wait for hello. I cannot believe you're doing this to me 2 months before my wedding. Do you know how stressed I am? I thought you were a good person. I told her I am a good person. Good people still pay their bills. She said, word for word, real friends don't charge friends. This just shows me what our friendship actually means to you. I said, Danny, we have hung out 3 times. 3. She went quiet for exactly 1 second and then, you know what, forget it. I'll just post in the community group that you refused to help someone on their wedding day. See how that affects your little business. And that was it. That was the line. I said, and look, some of you might think this was too much, and fine, maybe, I said, go ahead. While you're posting, make sure you include the part where you expected 20 hours of skilled labor for free, sent me a 47-pin mood board as a payment offer, and then threatened me when I said no. I'll be happy to screenshot this whole conversation if anyone has questions. Dead silence. Then she hung up. She did post in the community group. I know, I couldn't believe it either. She posted something vague about local bakers who refused to support their community, and honestly, the community responded, not the way she planned. 3 different people tagged me directly, people I'd never even met saying they'd seen my work and asking for my pricing info. Someone else in the thread, a woman who apparently knew Danny, replied publicly, didn't you also ask the florist to work for credit? And the photographer, the thread just, sat there, open. Danny deleted her post within the hour, but not before someone had screenshotted it. I saw the screenshot because it got sent to me by 5 different people. She never did reach out again. No apology, no explanation, nothing. And the florist, turns out the florist had the same conversation with her, almost word for word, 2 weeks earlier. We're friends now, actually. Grabbed coffee last week. Every dark cloud, I guess. But here's where I land, honestly, I said what I said. The screenshot comment, I don't fully regret it, but it was sharp, and I knew it when I said it. I meant for it to land. And it did, so I have to ask you honestly. Was I too harsh? Comment below. Follow for a new story every day.